Polokwane is ANC country, electorally at least. At the polls, the 104-year-old movement by far subdues its opponents.
Even judging by the recent 2014 general elections, they accumulated almost 80% of the provincial vote.
The city is also of symbolic importance to the governing party. It was here at the University of Limpopo that the ANC as we know it was arguably defined for better or worse during its historic 2007 Polokwane conference. And it's been suggested that in many ways the strength or weakness of the party is arguably the direct consequence of the organizational culture that took root at that conference. And as elsewhere across the country, the ANC here is counting on its track record in government as its greatest strength going into the polls.
We are at about 97% of access of water to household. Now electricity connection, it's at about 83-84%. So there's quite a light of development within, and that has allowed us to be able to seek growth, which is economically driven now.
And until now, the only threat to the ANC's dominance in Polokwane has been the DA, which has seen growth across Limpopo and is the official opposition in council.
We have got 4 DA wards. Where we are standing today is exactly one of the wards which we took off in 2012 from a by-election from the ANC, and we subsequently took it off twice in 2 by-elections up until 2015.
But ahead of election 2016, that balance has been upset by arguably the most potent political force currently outside the ANC. An individual who ironically doesn't even reside here anymore.
And in Limpopo, there are people who admire him obsessively. There are those who hate him obsessively.
If you speak about an individual who's powerful, and a young one for that matter, you love that boy in the books of history.
They see him as a real politician of a caliber of Peter Mokaba and Krisani.
This is where it all began for Julius Malema. In the early 90s, the streets of Seshego reverberated the brave struggles against apartheid that were being waged across South Africa, and names like Peter Mokaba inspired a political awakening in the young Malema. Now he's coming full circle to take on a formidable ANC machinery that he helped build. And that has thus far proven to be a tough ask. In 2014, for instance, the EFF failed to win at even a single Polokwane polling station. Not even here at Malema's former high school.
The reason I'm jealous. 80%
that reflects to when he was with the ANC League. He never did anything to the youth. He never empowered the youth. The only thing with which he did was to give youth drinks for free. That's what he's good at, making parties.
I think if he neutralizes the power of the ruling party, but not him ruling the country. That's my personal opinion.
Why not?
No, he's still too young to rule the country.
Some even suggest the ghosts of scandals from the Cassel Mathale era continue to haunt him.
You will remember in 2011 and 2012 what happened to the budget of Limpopo. There were allegations, because they were not proven in court, but there were allegations that his pals, his friends and his relatives bankrupted the Limpopo government.
It was just a smear campaign that they thought will destroy him.
But if a day is a long time in politics, 2 years is an eternity. And Malema and his EFF have set to work building local structures and trying to win over a skeptical Polokwane electorate.
We have went all around and met individually these wards and these branches, so that the when the election comes, they find us ready. Well, even if they say, let's vote tomorrow, we are going to them.
Something even his arch foe and former best friend, Boy Mamabulo, acknowledges as a threat to the ANC.
We must up our game now. He has doubled his efforts, and Julius is somebody that you'll undermine him at your own risk. I will never undermine him. He knows very well. That boy, you must never undermine him. You'll be undermining him at your own peril.
In this looming showdown, control of Cassel will be the main prize. But capturing the actual ward in which Malema's home stands will be nothing short of the sweet spoils of this electoral battle.
I am telling you now that what they think is gone. All the wards of Seshego, they are gone. We have taken this municipality.
I told him in 2014 during the general election that you, my man, you and I, you can talk about Zuma, you can talk about whoever, but you and I, let's bet on this ward. Yes, let's bet that I'm going to win these 3 voting stations that are based within our ward. And ultimately, I'm going to win the ward. He smiled and said, no, you can bet. I did defeat him. Even now, I'm still going to bet on that ward to say, I'm going to defeat you.
A confident governing party fighting from its bastion. Established opposition seeing opportunity to spread its tentacles, and political upstarts seeking to capture their commander's home base set the stage for a battle royale in the city known as the Place of the Gods. Thulasizwe Simelane, Polokwane.